Hey everybody, it's Coach Pete with academicrecruits.com, coming to you today to talk about the rules on when college coaches are allowed to contact you. In NCAA, not NAIA, which has fewer regulations, or JUCO, which has almost no regulations, but in NCAA, college coaches cannot communicate with you until June 15th after you've completed your sophomore year of high school. So the summer between your sophomore and junior year, June 15th, that's when they can start communicating with you. So if you call a college coach during your freshman or sophomore year, or you email a college coach during your freshman or sophomore year, and you don't hear anything back, it's not necessarily an indicator that they're not interested. It's simply an indicator that they're following the rules set forth by the NCAA in terms of when they can contact a prospect. So let me give you a couple of loopholes or exceptions to that rule. One, college coaches are allowed to communicate with you in terms of sending you an invitation to either their regular day camp or an overnight camp or an elite camp. So if you're a freshman or sophomore in high school and you want to reach out to a college coach, that's the context in which you should do it. Send the college coach an email saying, "Coach, I'm a freshman, my name is John Smith, I'm very interested in your school, here are some clips and here's a transcript. I wonder if it's possible, if you think I'm good enough, would you mind sending me an invitation to your elite camp if you have one, or to your day camp or overnight camp if you have one. That way I can come to campus and have a chance to play in front of you guys and show you what I can do." And then the other exception is on an unofficial visit. If you're on that school's campus, it's acceptable for those college coaches to talk to you. So on an unofficial visit on their campus, you're in good shape. Now, of course, the question is, how do you set up an unofficial visit when you can't college coaches can't call you? And the answer is, one, you can call them on the phone anytime. They can't call you, but you can call them. Two, you can have your high school coach or AAU coach call, because it's totally acceptable for a college coach to return their calls or return their emails. So you can use a proxy to do that. And then the other way you can do it is, potentially, you can do it through Facebook with kids who are already on their team. That is to say, if I'm Facebook friends with a couple kids on the roster at Rice University and I live in Houston, I can simply ask them, "Hey, when do you guys play pickup ball and will your coaches be around?" And then I can go play pickup and visit with the coaches from that standpoint. So again, they're not allowed to contact you freshman year or sophomore year. You are allowed to contact them, but then the loopholes are if you're on their campus or if you're requesting information or a brochure on either the regular camp, the day camp, the overnight camp, or the elite camp, then it's acceptable for them to reach out to you. So know that going forward. Don't call a college coach yourself. Don't email a college coach yourself unless it's under the auspice of asking about camp. That's the only way they're legally allowed to reply. And then, like I mentioned earlier, your high school coach, your AAU coach, they can communicate with college coaches to set up unofficial visits, to get you an invitation to elite camp. All of that stuff is fine. There are fewer rules. The rules are applicable to prospects and their parents and siblings only. So that's about it for today. I want to clear that up. Feel free to email me, Coach Pete at academicrecruits.com, if you have any questions. And I sure appreciate your time, and we'll be back at you tomorrow. Thank you.